Now I think we've got rock and roll here. I'm delighted to see that there's quite a huge amount of people. I thought there might be like 10 or 12 or...
No, and
but obviously
this is the start of it. There's more to come on as well. So we're...
Now, Simon most likely is not here today, of course. You know, he's a busy man. But I was thinking when I was on my way in here, I mean, the effect, do you think it would have a direct effect on him to see people outside his office? So would you hope that would be...
Look, he's human. It has to have an effect on him. You know, this has to affect the whole country. We're here for our kids. We're here for the sick kids of the country. But we're also here for everyone's child. It's not just my two boys, it's not just Martin, my son, who's in and out of Connolly all the time. We're here for the country. We know this is right. We just need them to speed up the change. They know flipping the sites is the right thing to do. They know Connolly is the right site for this children's hospital. I visited both sites there recently. I stood on the James site. It just brings tears to my eyes to even think about putting our children out there, the children's hospital. There's no space. There's absolutely no space.
When I met you over in your home in Newcastle and with Martin, the one thing that we spoke about then, it still baffles me, is how they could possibly, think otherwise. I don't know whether there's a secret reason that they want it to be James's, whether there's money available to them that wouldn't be available if they went to Connolly. It just seems a ridiculous state of affairs that I haven't seen any positives really that makes sense.
Look
to
at
have
all
it in
these
James's.
people out here today. Look at this crowd. This is only the start of it. Yeah. None of these people are getting paid to do this today. I've had to bring my sick child. There's mothers that have travelled up from Cork. There's people who've come from all over the country. There's Wicklow supporters here. There's no motive other than the best for our kids. If they honestly were doing the best for our kids, they wouldn't put the site at James. They wouldn't.
But have you seen a reason why they would choose it even in the first place? I mean, I can't quite get my head around that they don't recognise very early on, this doesn't make sense. There's no helicopter access. There's going to be heavy traffic. We're right in the middle of a busy city.
Look, a lot of things in government and politics don't make sense.
Right.
And a lot of things take a fight. Do you know, we shouldn't have to put up this fight for our kids. All you have to do is come out to the James site. They know it. Stand on the James site. Come with me. Any weekend, I wouldn't bring my child out there on a Monday to Friday. I've done the trip out there, not in rush hour traffic. Then come with me to the Connolly site, where you have fields and green space and safe area for the kids.
And it's
half the time. They're about access and M50 traffic congestion. Look, everyone has to come up off the M50 regardless whether they go into the city centre or whether they go to Connolly. So that isn't even an argument. But what we would say to them is, look, if my son is seriously sick, if I'm travelling with him, if he's in an ambulance, they've got the hard shoulder on the M50. I'm going to say this over and over again. If an ambulance, even if an ambulance is bringing my son into James's, which God forbid I hope doesn't happen, they don't have anything. There's no hard shoulder. He's stuck in traffic. I would literally have to take my child out of the car and run down to the hospital, which isn't going to happen when you have a critically ill child.
I don't know, but is that Harris arriving now? I don't know. I can hear him somewhere. He might be coming into us now. But that kind of logic, basically, that it should be in Connolly. There's a lot of people feel that way. Obviously, most people will sort of do their kind of protesting through online. So the petition is still open. Are there other ways? I think that's Harris. At least he's made his way here. But for people who would like to get directly involved, more than just hitting a petition, should they get in touch with you? Should they get in touch with the website?
Look, first and foremost, inform yourself of what's going on. Go on our site, go on the Connolly4Kids site. I'm also a member of the Extra Special Kids group. But get in touch with your local politicians. This seems to be the only way to make change. Get in touch with your local politicians. Get in touch with Simon Harris's office. By all means, just get in touch with the government. And when we have these protests, there will be more of them. Please come along, please support. We need the whole country. We need every mother and father out there, every older child on board. This is for everyone. This is for all the kids in the country, not just the sickest kids. But it's the sickest kids will be the ones in and out of James's, God forbid, all the time, stuck in a traffic congested area, faced with no parking space. I mean, literally over 130,000 for one parking space alone is what it's going to cost if they build it, James. It's ludicrous. This is also about money. This is people's money as well. The country has to realise this is taxpayers' money. It's going to cost incredible, extortionate amount of money to build it, James. We will save money at the Connolly site. So listen, let's not just keep going back and forth with this. We're asking the government today to stand up, to stand out and go, look, we know the people are right. We're listening to what the people have said. They know what they're talking about. And let's just get on and build a site at Connolly. Let's flip the sites. Let's make this change today. Have the site, the satellite centre at James's by all means, but flip the sites and give the children the Connolly site that they deserve.
Beautiful.